suppose I better do something real quick. The caravan master's finished addressing the group. His bushy red mustache. His bushy red mustache. Okay, his bushy red mustache and sagging jaws quivering as if for emphasis.
Everybody stays close to the wagons, got it? Stay out of the woods, and beasts take you if you were planning a stroll through those ruins up there.
He nods toward a looming black mass on the hillside.
Whole area's crawling with hut-dwelling types who would be happy to stick an axe in you for trespassing. So mind that you don't track mud on their sacred blazing rocks. Tonight, everybody stays put, and in the morning we'll get the path cleared. Gilded Vale's less than a day out. Understood?
We had a feisty priest. Let's do this. Yes. Let's. At last, the caravan master turns to you, frowning as he looks you over.
Touch of the rumbling rock, could be. There's a stinging beetle around here, carries it. You'll be fine once it passes your innards. Unless you don't drink water, course. Which case you'll be dead in a day.
Ooh.
There's a berry grows in these parts, small and pink, called a springberry. About the size of a fingernail. Give you cramps if you eat it, but the frontiersmen make a tea from it. Calms the insides. Should get you through the night. You might check around, see if you can find some. Meanwhile, I'll see if we can scare you up some water. I know you want to hunt before it gets much darker, but see about refilling our water first. Got a sick one here.
Where would I find these berries?
They grow on a bush that's common around here, kind of funny looking. You'll know it when you see it. Doubt you'd have to go far off the road to find one.
What are those ruins?
Nothing you won't see on half the hills of Air Glonfoth. Money to be made selling their knickknacks in Defiance Bay, if you don't mind getting stuck with Glonfoth and arrows now and again. They didn't build them, but I'll be the effigy if they don't watch them like a mother bear.
Okay.
Of course, all the ones around here have been ransacked 10 times over. Got nothing left worth half a pawn, so I hear.
Your character's attributes, skills, class, race, culture, and sex may all open up options for you in dialogue. Really, these options are not necessarily superior to the other responses, but give you a wider variety of choices to select from. The manner in which someone responds to your choices depends on your individual personality and attitude. Oh, okay. Like you said. Like you said, Crusader. So who did build the ruins?
Got different names for them. Settlers called them Ingwithans. Nobody that liked them enough to stop them becoming ruins, tell you that much.
Isn't his voice from Wasteland 2 or 3? No, Wasteland. Yeah, he's from Wasteland 2. Oh, okay. Yeah. Is it dangerous out here?
Not if you hurry about your business.
Okay.
And not if the weather holds up.
There is concern in his tone, but he does not elaborate. What kind of weather do they get out here?
This time of year? Rain, mostly. And wind. But there's a different kind of wind out here, time to time. Locals call it a beawick. Born out of the ether. The spirit's path. Never seen it myself. Never care to.
What are these huge rocks? What are these huge rocks coming up out of the ground?
They don't got Adra where you come from? Well, it just grows up out of the ground like this. Goes deep like tree roots. Some of it all the way to the heart of the world, you believe the stories. It's more like a shell than a proper rock. Easier to work if you're a mason. Got all kinds of strange properties. Seems to have some kind of life of its own. Dies if it gets dug up. Loses its luster. Folks think it probably grew at one point or another, but not these days. The soul butchers in Defiance Bay use it for different things. I've heard tell it can hold a man's soul, but I don't care to see it. Got enough to worry about without seeing something like that.
Alright, well, I'll go see about those berries then.
Hold on. Take someone with you. I know you're not some helpless tenderfoot. Not like most of this lot. But you drop dead, I don't want to be looking for the body. Got a schedule to keep.
He scans over the travelers, resting his eyes on at length on a sturdy, armor-clad woman who has spent the journey's nights sleeping on uneven ground without blanket or pillow.
Kalisha. Kalisha!
The woman looks up on her own time.
He needs to find some spring berries. Watch that he doesn't drop dead.
No promises.
Well, thanks for the confidence.
What kind of guide says something like that?
Kind you can afford.
Okay. I think I like her.
Don't listen to her. You're in good hands. And I pay too well, if anything. Off with you. Hayden should have supplies. See that you're equipped before you head out. We're in harsh country. Get your berries and hurry back. And if you get so much as a tickle of wind, you drop everything and you run. Something in the air tonight. If it's a Beawick, we'll shelter in the ruins. Hut dwellers be damned.
Okay. Can feel it in the air tonight, guys. Can you feel it in the air tonight? Anyways.
You heard the man. Let's get going before you keel over.
Yeah. Yes, real time with pause. Review, strange illness. Strange illness. -3 concentration and fortitude. Ugh. Welcome to Pillars of Eternity. If this is your first visit to the world of Eora, you may want to watch these windows to become familiar with the tools and interfaces available to you. Your party always consists of your character and up to 5 additional companions. 5 additional? Okay, so we can go up to 6. While the caravan is camped outside the Glandhatham ruins, Odema has assigned Kalisha to help you. Kalisha is a fighter, a class that excels at close quarters defense. Use her abilities to complement your own. To select a party member, click on their selection circle, their portrait, or press the number button that corresponds to their position in the party. Starting with 1 at the left, to select multiple party members, click and hold anywhere on the screen and drag the marquee over the circles of the party members you'd like to include. To move selected characters, click anywhere on the screen where your cursor is. A circle of 4 wedges. All selected characters will path to their corresponding position in the formation. If you see a red circle with a flash through it, you cannot walk on that part of the map. When multiple party members are selected, the action bar is hidden. To see an individual character's options, select only that character. Oh. Second wind. Okay. Right click for details. Plus 39.2 endurance. And then there's you. Full attack, 12 to 18 crush. Ooh. A bit awkward, but okay. Tab is select all. Okay. The higher the athletics, the more second wind heals. Oh, really? That definitely sounds like a 5th edition ability to me. I like it. And quick save! Oh, we in trouble, Chad. And oh my, I am in a very bad spot. Hold on, let me do something real quick. Whoop. I'm gonna be there we go. How does that look, chat? How does that look? I can position myself somewhere else if it looks better, but how does that look? Aesthetic reasons. Looking good? Awesome. Anyways. Exploration is key in Pillars of Eternity. As you make your way through the Eastern Reach, open the area map to see what parts of the map you've already been to and what's left to explore. Oh, yeah, I mean, we got a lot to explore.
I'll have your water soon enough. Stream's not going anywhere.
Oh, thank you, sir. Most people you encounter in the world are neutral or friendly. You can interact with them by clicking on their selection circle. Many characters will simply greet you and go on their way, but others will have larger conversations to explore. The merchant, Heidan, has a conversation that opens a store with equipment for sale. What? Are you Heidan? No. Where's Heidan? Heidan! Are you Heidan? You are Heidan. You see a man wearing simple but okay, we can get rid of you now. You see a man wearing simple but mostly neat clothes. He's transfixed, however, by a ragged tear in the seam of his tunic.
Brought a whole wagon full of goods to sell, but not enough shirts for the road.
He scratches one cheek with his knuckles. It's covered with uneven stubble, as if he hasn't quite gotten used to shaving on the road.
Say, is there anything you need? I've got some basic traveling supplies for sale if you'd like to take a look.
I think that's Sam Riegel. Well, I probably... Hold on. I think I could probably decrease my size a little bit. Boom. Yeah, we'll go with that. All right. Who are you?
I'm a trader, originally from the Adir Empire, but I've been trying to establish new business out here. Life on the road has brought some unexpected challenges, to be sure. And I'm sure you've noticed how prickly the locals can be. But we're here to make the most of things, right?
Well, we might as well try. My thoughts exactly.
Something else you need? Looks like we're settled for the night.
Tell me about the Adir Empire.
It's not as big as it used to be, but it's still big. The mainland is a continent northwest of here, but the colonies used to include Raed Ceres and the Deerwood. About 150 years ago, Deerwood won its independence from the Empire, a fact our companions are quick to remind me of.
He gives you a lopsided grin and nods at the other scattered caravans. Why'd you move all the way out here?
Because it seemed friendlier than Raed Ceres? My brothers took over the family mercantile business a few years ago, and there wasn't enough for me to do back home. I moved out to try and expand.
He shrugs. Darwood is a former Adir colony, so it seemed like a good place to start. And as much as I admired the Reed Saren's work ethic, they've always struck me as a little fanatical. Sounds reasonable enough. Out here, I'm just taking it one day at a time. Well, let's see what you've got then. Mercer voices two companions you get. I love Matt Mercer. Yeah, I'm a big fan of his. Anyways, okay. Stores allowed you to trade and sell my items. Okay. Merchants buy items from you at a greatly reduced price. If you sell something, you may see it appear in the store's inventory with a much higher cost. Stores periodically refresh their inventory. Oh. Cloak of the Obsidian Order. Tiny obsidian worm. And what are you? On Gon's Bridge? Oh, 2 per rest, plus 15 endurance. Oh, I don't want to sell that. And you are a pet. This tiny and titanic pig has an otherworldly appearance that seems to be at odds with its endearing behavior. It follows you dutifully and requires nothing in return. In return, save companionship. Oh. Let's take a look at our inventory then. Ooh. Ah. Out of curiosity, well, I ended up getting like little miniature companions, or whatever. A giant miniature space piglet. Are you supposed to be like a knockoff of the giant miniature space hamster? What a cheap ripoff. I'd rather have that cheap. I'd rather have the giant space hamster. Anyways, yes, there are pets you can find and buy. Oh, that's so adorable. I have 100. Okay.
Something else you need?
Yeah, let's see what you got. What do I? Is there any way I can look at my like what I am equipped? Or do I have to just keep doing this all the time? Let's see what we got. Enchantment 0 out of 14, and deflection 16, -8 accuracy. I mean, I suppose if not one of my main importances. Warhammer, 15 to 18 crushing damage. Accuracy versus deflection.
Something else you need?
Suppose I can sell. Oh, that's also a pet. Oh, that's a pet. Sorry, miniature space piglet. I want the little dragon. Oh, that's adorable. Okay, I found one. Okay. Oh, come on, really? That's a... Okay, so with what I
Something else
got,
you need?
can I buy a better one-handed weapon? 12 to 17 slashing damage. I might. A good chance. Ooh. And, ooh, rapier. Piercing damage. A sword. Oh, I don't have that much money. I don't have that much copper. 12 deflection, -4 accuracy. Lockpicks? I mean... what do I got here? Recovery speed minus... Medium armor. Okay. Damage reduction 9, slashing 14, crushing 5. Okay. Okay, well, I suppose that's... Didn't really sell anything, so... That's definitely going to be one of the things that just keeps me... This path winds through a narrow
We shouldn't
canyon.
stray too far.
Okay, I won't stray
Let's
too
check
far.
by those outcroppings.
Oh, hello. Autopause enemy spotted. Okay, because I actually set it up that hard. This is kind of hard. I don't want to spoil, but I also want to help. Oh, I mean, game mechanics, I don't mind. Story-wise, please don't. Not unless it helps with. Not unless it's gonna. Not unless it'll really help me. Well, attack.
Let's check by those outcroppings.
Oh, all characters in the game, friend and foe, have 4 primary defenses against attacks: deflection, fortitude, reflex, and will. What about hidden items? I don't mind about hidden items. Like, you can direct me to them, but don't spoil what they are. Please. Anyways, these defenses are based on the character's attributes level. Attributes, level, items, and other effects. Accuracy is attacker to the appropriate defenses when an attack is made. If accuracy is below the If accuracy is below the targeted defense, the attacker suffers a penalty to the roll and it is more likely to result in a miss. If accuracy is above the targeted defense, the attack is more likely to result in a crit. All attacks that do damage have to overcome the target's damage reduction. An enemy's DR reduces the incoming damage by the listed amount, obviously, down to a minimum percentage. If you are having difficulty hurting an enemy, try switching to a weapon or attack that does a different type. Okay. All right. Then southwest of the map, sneak near the campsite. Sometimes weapon or spells simply isn't well suited to penetrate an enemy's DR. When the attack hits, the DR will wipe out all but a small percentage of the incoming damage. You'll hear your characters complain about it when it happens. Take heed. Note the damage type that's being blocked and switch to a weapon or spell that does a different type of damage. Okay, so all right, so southwest of the camp. And then southwest of the camp, sneak near the campfire. The scouting mode is used both for stealth and for finding hidden objects like traps and secret containers. While scouting, your character's selection circles will start to fill with yellow when a character is starting to detect them. Once the circle fills yellow, the character is suspicious and will move to investigate while the circle fills red. If the circle becomes fully red, your characters will be discovered. A character's ability to find a hidden object is based on his or her mechanic skill. A higher mechanic skill allows them to find objects at a greater distance. Moving toward the character accelerates how quickly they will detect you. If you actually touch the selected circle of a character with your own, you will immediately be detected. Okay. I don't think my mechanics is high enough. Don't think my mechanics was high enough. Unless there's another campsite further down this way. Use the tab key to highlight interactable items. I am using the tab key.
Not good.
Okay. Maybe over here? I didn't get close enough? Oh. And I guess it's like maybe like in this area? Oh. Oh, here. Okay, maybe that's not it. Can I speed? Oh, I can. Oh, that is such a great mechanic. There's a deer. Try other tent. Okay. Oh. To disappointer. Valiant cloth. Clothing. And a tricorn hat. Oh my. Recovery speed 0% enchant. Okay. Some extra gold. Yeah. Terrible. Ah. Thank you. Thank you, Chad. All right. Well, I guess that'll do it.
Something else you need?
I mean, sure. Boom. All right, a little extra money. Thank you. Damage reduction to 10, crushing and corrode. Hmm. Only 4, huh? Flashing and corrode. There's hide. Huh, okay. Interesting. I'll have to keep that. I'll definitely have to keep that kind of stuff in mind. Because that'd be great. All right, so quick save here. And the footprints around the campfire are indistinct and may have been here for days. You've gained an item. Ingredients. Oh, a dyer cap. And there's still this stuff. I suppose I should actually be in like stealth mode permanently, apparently. Just so I can find stuff. Ooh, lockpicks and leather armor. The corpse is cold to the touch, and a ripe smell wafts from it. Oh. Interesting. Now, the question is will they remain in scouting mode when combat starts? Hold on. Actually, characters. How do I work on party formation? Guess we can do that for now. Well, we're both like tanks essentially, so. Burned Lady.
This is it.
Aha. As you receive quests, your journal will update.